Hello.
Hey, welcome back to Getting Hard podcast. Hope everyone's surviving this fucking bullshit. And we were on a bit of a hiatus last week, but we're back. And we're here. We don't have a whole lot to talk about because the world sucks and there's no metal shows, but we're here. And hopefully we can keep you guys entertained a little bit for, a few minutes. Anybody who's self-isolating in their house, or maybe you still have to go to work, still working for the man. Some people, I guess, still are.
You?
Yeah, well, whatever. A lot of people. The frontline workers, they're the ones I worry about.
Yeah.
The army. CD store clerks. Poor bastards. I don't think there's probably any CD stores open, is there?
No. Do we even have any CD stores?
I don't know. Is there any left?
There's the used CD stores.
Yeah, there isn't really a lot left, is there? Well, no, HMV's still around.
No, they're not.
Or not HMV. What's the... Yeah, there's one.
Sunrise Records.
Is it Sunrise? Yeah, they're still there. Yeah, I think a lot of people now just buy their discs offline. If they buy them. Most people probably use streaming.
I think you mean online?
I just like saying offline. They like buying them off the online. But, yeah. I just use streaming services lately. I haven't bought a record in a while.
Me neither.
You bought me one not that long ago.
Two.
Yeah, a couple.
2 Christmases ago.
Yeah, Judas Priest, Firepower,
Slipknot.
and Slipknot's Greatest Hits. Both great CDs.
I think there was one more, wasn't there?
No. A while back before that, you bought me a Guar album.
It was a long time ago.
Which I still fucking love that album. I was actually spinning that the other day. But yeah, I don't know.
Can you say spinning that when you're putting it in a CD player?
It still spins. It spins real fast.
Spinning it kind of alludes to a record.
Yeah, well, I can fantasize.
So what are we going to talk about there, Podmaster Tim?
I don't know. Rocks, candles, space. Podmaster Tim. Yeah, no, I was just going to rap for you guys. I'm going to do some raps.
I'm out. I'm going to go to bed if that's...
I don't blame you, actually. If I was you, I would just quit at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's pretty rough out there. We'd like to see stuff get cleared up soon, but who knows? Not looking good.
Not till at least July.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be metal shows. There's a few shows planned for, I think, 3035.
Yep.
Something like that. So, there's still bookings for, I think it's June. I was listening to Liquid Metal today. Should probably fucking bleep that one out.
I don't think it matters.
But
it's a public radio station.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, but yeah, I heard somebody still had a show booked for June. Somewhere in the States.
I can't imagine who, because pretty much everybody's canceled their tours.
Betcha it's tentative, though. And they'll probably end up getting canceled.
Unless it's that stupid Trapped band that's refusing to stop playing.
Really?
We talked about them a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Ice-T's on their case now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ice-T and... what's his band?
Body Count.
Body Count, yeah. I actually don't mind Body Count. I got into them. It took me a little while. I was pretty skeptical at first, but they kind of got me on a few songs.
It's like that whole 90s new metal thing.
Yeah, and then they got, I think it was Kerry King from Slayer, did a couple songs with them, and then they covered Raining Blood. And they did
I remember that.
They did a decent rap cover of Raining Blood, so I was like, that's kind of cool.
Except Ice-T puts his groove into it, which just doesn't make sense when you're used to being screamed at.
To me, it's more about the respect. It's maybe the style's not really my cup of whiskey, but it kind of it's about what the heart that they have for the metal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
More than them being able to play the metal. Which actually the band's not that bad. They're pretty decent.
Yeah, no. I
They
don't
can
mind them.
nail it. There's some rap groups out there that had bands back in the day. That's not a thing anymore, though.
No.
Like Cypress Hill. They used to be a band. And then all of a sudden they were not. They were like electronic.
They still, back in the day, had their 2 turntables thing going on.
Well, they might have, but they still had like a guitar player and a bass player and a drummer. They had the basics of a band.
Like, even Salt and Pepper made it look like they had a band, but there was a DJ in the back.
Oh, yeah. It was all just for looks.
No, I think the band was for
They
looks.
didn't know how to fucking play anything. Yeah, what the hell's a Salt and Pepper anyways?
I remember
Yeah, I like that on my eggs.
that Push It song.
Push it?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sing it because it's ridiculous.
No, you're not. Or you're fired. Well, some good news is Built for Sin's EP is on its final mastering cycle at this point.
Minus your vocals.
Yeah, just because of the whole coronavirus thing, it's not going to happen. I can't get there.
No.
It's not safe to get down to Drew's studio. But
Couldn't you always record them on our handy-dandy little system here?
I could. I had thought about doing that, but I think at this point we're just going to try to get it out there. We're going to be doing re-recordings, I believe, of these tracks as well. Like, so this is just a 3-track EP, and once we do a full length, if we decide to take the songs that are on this and put them on the full length, they're going to get re-recorded anyway. So at that point, yeah, I'll be putting more into it, as long as some other fucking pandemic doesn't hit the planet. And
well, as much as we said we weren't going to talk about this, we're only in wave 1. Wave 2 is going to hit in the fall, and we're still going to be in this situation.
And there's going to be this is going to be bad.
Till we get a vaccine.
If we have to go till the fall, this is not going to be good.
I will be honest, I'm enjoying not working, but in the same token, I am going bananas trying to figure out what to do.
It's pretty hard trying to manage your days after a while. The first 2 weeks you're like, woohoo, vacation.
But I don't get to just lay on the couch and watch Netflix all day.
Yeah, okay.
I have to
Yeah, okay.
Hey now. I have to entertain 2 kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus teach one of them.
Couple of munchkins. And then we got another munchkin that hasn't been to our house in quite a while.
No.
Just because it's, it's better for kids not to be jumping all over the place. Which I don't know. Like, I've been hearing that there's been a few kids, I think, that died.
I don't know that there was 2 infants in the States, but they don't know if that was corona related. They died during the virus outbreak, so they're attributing it too.
But I think the real issue with the kids thing is that kids have they're stupid. They don't know how to protect the world from them.
You mean wash their hands?
Yeah, like that's just it. They're wiping their ass with no toilet paper, and then they're just fucking sticking their fingers in their mouth, and then
that's not it at all.
Shaking hands with everybody else, and
the reason there's not many children dying is because they don't have a whole lot of comorbidities. They don't know.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
What was that? Old Dr. Tits over here just fucking starts whipping out all the big words.
Previous health conditions or unknown health conditions. So the 2 infants that died 2 weeks ago in the States could have had heart murmurs.
Yeah.
That's not something you know until you're older.
No, that's true.
So kids are relatively healthy. So, I mean, they don't have a whole lot of those.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, long story short.
I don't know.
Kids can't, they don't have the common sense to be able to do the stuff that we have to do. I mean, honestly, if it was all up to the kids, you think there'd be any social distancing? They'd be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm going to play with my friends.
Well, that's true.
Right? We have to force them. Like, I've had to already have a couple chats with one of our daughters about it. Just because they don't really get it.
No. She gets it now.
Yeah, starting to. But anyway, she'll come around. She's a smart kid.
She's understanding now that there's a lot of stupid people out there not staying there 2 meters apart.
Did she say that?
Well, she said 2 feet, but she said, Mommy, why can't people just stand 2 feet apart?
Yeah. Yeah, if it was only that easy. But yeah, I mean, you get people our age that just they're not doing it.
I think
mean,
we're
if there's
doing
people
pretty.
our age not doing it, then gee, we're screwed.
I think we're doing pretty well, though. Our numbers are relatively low.
We, as in this area, but globally, no. I mean, we're not.
Oh.
Globally, we're not doing well at all.
No. United Statesy, we're not doing well at all. They're the only ones.
Well, I don't know about that. Like, I've been hearing about a couple of places. I think Sweden's kind of being dumb about it. You know.
Well, because those people who were last to kind of get hit, like, we were smart here in Canada.
But we watched it coming.
We watched it
were
coming,
like
but we took action.
Yeah.
Whereas the States was just like, we'll take action when it gets here.
Yeah.
And I just read today that they botched their numbers in the first few weeks to look like they had minimal cases when they actually had thousands.
Oh, really? That's fun. Yeah, that's not a good idea. But yeah, so, you know, in other news, the EP's getting there, and I'm really I'm just changing the subject over and over because
you brought it up, and you know I'm going to get passionate about the idiocy surrounding it.
Yeah, it's true. But anyways, what have you been listening to metal-wise the last little bit?
Nothing. I'm home with kids all day.
Yeah. So, you're fired. I don't know if I can fire you, actually.
I can sing you some Wiggles. I've been listening to the Wiggles.
You have to be getting paid to fire somebody.
Yeah, you can't fire me.
So, but, yeah, so we actually had, we just watched a cool movie made by Metalhead. And we were going to do, another Getting Hard at the Movies, but we just decided not to at this time. But, we watched 3 from Hell, and I loved it. What'd you think?
I still need to see the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Do you want me to just spoil it for you?
Yeah, I don't care. I know that they
don't die.
Got away.
Yeah.
I woke up for that.
I think I actually spoiled that part of it anyways because I said they could just make a sequel.
I just don't understand how they got to that point. The last thing I had remembered was them walking out of the lawyer's house.
The lawyer's house?
Yeah, after they killed him and his wife and their buddy there and his wife.
That's the last thing you remember?
I think so.
That's like the fucking beginning of the movie.
No, that's not the beginning. That's like halfway through at least.
What
happened after that?
You didn't even get to...
No, just tell me, because maybe I
can't,
did.
because I'm going to spoil it for everybody.
If they're listening...
You didn't even get to Mexico?
Oh, no, I got to Mexico.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I got to Mexico.
Yes, right. Okay.
I got to Mexico, and I got to the point where fucking guy from Sons of Anarchy came with his crew and tried to take everyone out.
Right, the Mayan guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you were almost to the end then.
Yeah.
Anyhow, either way, long story short, I liked it. But yeah, eventually we are going to do another... this is what I wanted to do. Is actually want a little homework for any of our listeners who, if you'd like to hear another Getting Hard at the Movies episode, please send us an email and let us know of a metal-related movie that you would like us to watch and do a short review on, do an episode on, and send us an email with that or put it on our socials and let us know because we want to know some more movies that are metal related.
Or just send us an email, period.
Yeah, send us an email. Send us some emojis or something.
Also, if you're listening and you
Don't
want to
send us
maybe
like anthrax.
You want to maybe be a guest during this global pandemic bullplop, we could do like a Facebook thing. And
yeah, not on Zoom.
No, not on Zoom. But like a Facebook video thing or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, Zoom wouldn't really matter for us because it's not like high security shit. But I'm just against them now after everything I heard. I don't want somebody drawing dicks on the screen while I'm fucking while I'm fucking doing my thing.
That did happen, didn't it?
It did happen. More worse things than that happened.
Oh, man.
Yeah, worse things than that happened. That poor doctor. Well, he wasn't a doctor, and then he... And I mean, the good part of the story was he actually did end up passing his... it was like an exam, like an online... Normally, I guess it would be done in person, but when you get your PhD...
weren't they, like, cutting in porn over his exam?
They were cutting in porn, and they were throwing out racial slurs onto the screen. I felt really bad for the dude. And, but, you know, at the end of the day, he ended up getting his doctorate. But, like, from what I read, he's like, I'm always going to remember that they ruined that moment or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it's like... And this has been happening to a ton of people. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I know it's been banned by a lot of places. And then we just hear that TikTok. Keep your kids off TikTok, people.
Keep your kids off TikTok. Don't use those internet-connected fucking baby monitor cameras.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of shit. Just don't use any of this crap.
I mean, it's bad enough that we could pick up aliens on our baby monitor. I don't want someone else coming in.
I was chatting with them last night.
Oh, were ya?
Yeah. They didn't have much to say except...
They don't have a vaccine for us yet?
Well, the only thing they had to say was, Earth, yip, 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 yip.
Oh, boy.
That was it. But, you know, I didn't have much to say back, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, don't use any of that crap. It's fucking crazy. You don't know what you can trust anymore. But we'll do it on what? Facebook, I guess?
Yeah, we could do it on Facebook. I just learned today.
I mean,
that
we
you
could
can,
do it on Skype or...
I don't know how to do like a party chat on Skype, but I learned today that you can like party chat on Facebook.
Well, we don't really need to do a party chat.
No, but if a band
guest.
friend, friends
I guess
of ours,
if we wanted to have two guests,
wanted to have
places.
their band.
Yeah, that's true.
Because nobody can get together to leave.
Anybody who's listening who knows us, which maybe, or if you know somebody who has a band, hook us up, let us know, and by all means, we'd love to have some guests on the show.
Hey, even if you're in another part of the world and you're in a metal band and you want to be on the show.
Yeah, we'd love it. You know, if you're in Iran or
that it?
Tasmania, is that a country? No, Tasmania is not a country. That's part of like...
It's too late for us to be doing this.
No, it's not. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, so...
If you're in Iran or Tasmania...
Yeah, those are the only two
us up.
places. No, Tasmania is like part of Australia.
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't... Geography in case...
I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't fact. Really.
No, probably not.
But anybody who wants to fix me up on that one, by all means, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that it's in some country.
Fact check, Tim.
Or, you know, Scandinavia or whatever. Any of those places, any of those avias. You want to come on our show? Fucking do that. And we would gladly have you as a guest.
Yeah, over the face crack.
Yep. I mean, we're going to probably get some returning guests coming back here soon. Anyways, a couple of guests. I know we've had quite a few awesome guests. And it always seems like we don't have enough time to kind of chat. We don't really chat with them long enough. It never seems.
No.
It's like that hour episode just goes by so fast. So, you know, I'm sure you'll hear back from some of these people that you've already heard from. So now we're going to read poetry to you.
You're going to do it Patrick Stewart style?
No, we're gonna do it.
We'll read Shakespeare every day.
We're gonna actually do it Shatner style.
Oh.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart's been doing Shakespeare readings.
He does a sonnet every day.
It's so fucked up.
I think it's great. If anything,
you know what? Everybody's doing something.
Yeah, if anything good has come out of this whole thing, it's that we've created new ways to stay connected and to.
Yeah, it's funny how everything's keeping going. Like, you know, I think all the late night talk shows are still going.
Yeah.
They're just doing them from their own house now. It's kind of weird. But
Jimmy Fallon does it with his kids doing the theme song.
Yeah,
it's actually kind of great.
And, I mean, you know, some of the stuff is just not recreatable in somebody's house. I think their shows like Saturday Night Live, I don't think has been going.
Oh, probably
I
not.
would assume that that's probably shut down. Kind of hard to...
David Spade has a new video thing he's doing. He has a little show now. Yeah. He just interviewed a whole bunch of people from The Tiger King.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who they want him to play the Tiger King. Which is kind of weird, but... I could see it, to be honest.
Him or Brad Pitt. Remember that was the...
That's so fucking different. Those people. They're not even... Anyway.
Well, there was a follow-up episode that I finally actually just finished maybe yesterday morning before the kids were up. And I guess he's sitting in jail really pissed off that he's not able to spend any of the money that's being made off of this now.
Well, is he actually making money?
Oh, yeah.
How do you make money when you're in jail?
Because you got to sell the rights to use your image, your name, your story.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that was part of going to jail was you lost the right to make money.
No, I think it all gets put in trust, and if and when you ever get let out, you get to have it.
Okay.
But I guess Robert Kirkham, the guy who did it, so he was big in the U.S. actual news. He did Inside Edition, I think. Okay. Remember that show way back?
No.
Anyway, he was an actual serious reporter, and then he started doing these docuseries.
Okay.
He wishes he never would have made it.
Oh, really?
He moved to Norway to get away from the craziness.
Huh.
And it followed him there.
Crazy.
Front page news. He can't go to the grocery store. And a lot of the things that he saw, they didn't actually air in the series. Just really bad things that he says, haunt him.
Yeah. I didn't really follow it. I haven't watched it.
You need to frickin' watch it. Everybody's watched it.
I got other shit to do.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, so is other things. But it's cool that you like it. And you know what? It seems like the whole world, like I'm the only guy.
I don't think I liked it. I think
400 million people in North America. I'm the only guy who's not watching this shit.
I think it was more of a what did I watch?
Yeah. I saw a few minutes of it. It's kind of interesting. It's also kind of weird and dark and...
It's very dark.
But, yeah, I don't know. There's lots of stuff out there to watch.
Yeah.
But,
the Hillary Clinton documentary is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Not for politics reasons, for just the reasons that she went through a ton of shit that I don't think people realized.
But yeah, there is some cool stuff going on. I noticed that I think it's on YouTube, Metal Blade. Is it Metal Blade? It's either Metal Blade or Nuclear Blast. It might be Nuclear Blast. Has been streaming like 8 hours at a time of music videos of all their bands. And it's kind of neat because they don't do that normally. And everybody knows metal music videos are not they're not the worst, but they're music videos.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd rather watch those than Justin Bieber music videos, but they're still music videos.
True story.
Like, I mean, Carnifex has put quite a few music videos out.
Every Monday you can watch a previously recorded Metallica show as well.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And there's lots of bands out there, too, that are, like, personally streaming their old footage. And
yeah.
And there's, what was it, the band, it's a band from France, really famous gent.
Gojira?
It's Gojira, yeah. So they did do like a question period thing, and on like Zoom or something.
Did they? They've been around a long time.
Yeah, they have. I think it was Gojira. They're French, right?
No clue.
Yeah, I think they're from croissants.
I like Gojira, but I have no clue where they're from.
Yeah, they like the croissant. But
man.
Anyway, sorry, croissants. Anyways. But no, we love you though. All the people, everybody.
How do we know they don't pronounce it Gojira?
Well, they might.
Or Gojira.
They might. But that's how much of assholes English people are. So we're just like, no, it's fucking croissant.
I blame Jose because he I didn't know who Gojira,
You mean Josie?
Gojira was.
You mean Josie?
Or Jose.
Jose. So what was that?
I didn't know who they were until I started listening to his show.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if it's being pronounced wrong, it's all his fault. You did ask me about metal I was listening to. I did post that little link there to Spotify
Oh, yeah.
for
Yeah, that was on our...
Girish and the Chronicles.
Yep. So it's like a brand new
hair metal. Well, they've been
band.
around a few years, but they're putting out a new album, and they're just starting to get noticed now.
But they're new as in, like, they're not from the original...
Yes.
From the 80s.
They're new to everybody except for... Where did it say they came from?
They're from India, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which they're not new in India.
No, they're hugely popular in India.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you, they're fucking wild sounding. They really are
they're
talented.
Hair metal.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool. I had a listen. Not bad at all.
They got the power ballads.
And of course, we got lots of stuff from around here. That's albums coming out. I think it was Hal Nova, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
just
so.
released something. They're from Halifax. And obviously, they're from Halifax, Nova Scotia. How cleverly named. But, yeah, they just released something. And then, fucking Black Dahlia's still got Verminous coming out. That's happening
That's out now, isn't it?
soon. I thought it was the 17th. What's the date today?
I thought it was March. Today's the 15th.
Was it March?
I thought it was March.
I don't think so. I can look it up, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be April something. But yeah, so like there's lots of albums coming out. Now, there's not going to be a whole lot of albums probably getting recorded.
No.
I mean,
not.
it's not so hard for the bands themselves to get together to do the songs and that part of it, but there's so many people involved in an album, like in a big album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And so it's why am I not seeing this here? Fuck. I know why. It's because it's the Black Dahlia murder. Come on. There it is. And so their album, where's it at? April 17th, that was right.
Okay, so coming out in 2 days.
So, yeah. And it's coming out 2 days in the States. I don't know when it's going to be available here, but probably at the same time, I would assume. It would probably be on Spotify or all the other streaming services that you use. Which, I mean, like I said, it's pretty cool having a CD in your hand, but I do like how now it's just so easy to listen to music that you like.
I know, like, they were trying to do some promotional thing on their website, but unless you lived in the States, you couldn't take advantage of it.
I tried to join that damn contest. And
yeah, me too. And then it said, you live in Canada, so fuck off.
You've been trumped. That's what it said.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, there's that, the Black Dahlia. Other than that, I can't really think of any other bands that have something coming right
There's
up.
a ton, but we talked about them last
we did.
episode.
But like as far, I just mean like within the next couple
there was
weeks.
something else
I
that was
don't
coming
think.
out along with Black Dahlia at the same time.
Was there?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember right now. Lots and lots of new shit though. So like all the stuff that's already been recorded and engineered and everything, and you know has been ready to put on a disc, you're still going to see it. I mean, unfortunately, there's probably going to be a slowdown at some point.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be hard for people to get to studios and things are going to be closed out. I mean, you're going to start seeing a lot of bands just privately recording stuff in their own spaces rather than going into the big expensive studios right now. Now, they'll probably still have be under the wing of their record labels, whatever that is, so they'll still have that. A lot of stuff can be done.
Nobody is going to be going into those studios.
No, I know, but as far as like a lot of stuff can just be done over the wire.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, files can be sent back and forth and this and that. So, that part of it. You know, it's going to come down to Built for Sin. It's going to be kind of doing a lot of that stuff anyway. You know, because we gotta work. We gotta do our thing.
Yeah.
I had thought about us doing a streaming show once things get a little safer, that we can all kind of get together. We'll just do a Facebook stream show or whatever.
I think you'll find once it's safe for you to all get together, it'll be safe for everybody to all get together.
I don't know about that.
It's gonna take.
I don't know
a very
how long
time.
it's. I don't know how quickly anybody's gonna be going into any kind of situations where there's multiple people in a bar. It's gonna be making.
Oh
me
yeah,
nervous.
no.
That's what I mean. Like,
you and I were talking about this today too. It was announced, like, kind of through the media channels that, you know, the WHO and different outlets are basically saying that any kind of big live concerts and festivals and whatever,
they're not happening.
it's probably not going to happen until 2021.
Yeah, Wacken.
Yeah.
Wacken's not gonna happen.
That would be an outbreak, like a massive hotspot if they kept it going.
Oh, do you think?
It would just be a bad scene.
None of those people are going to be washing their hands for that entire weekend.
No. I actually think it's a pretty clean festival.
Well, I'm sure it's clean, but I'm just saying you get...
No,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
the
How
festival
many,
organizers make sure there's hand washing stations and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff anyway. But
I mean, you can put the seatbelts in the cars.
yeah, it's
you
true.
can't make the people wear them.
It's true.
But how many people go to Wacken? Do you know how many tickets they usually
A
sell?
lot.
We talking like 500,000, or is it less than that?
No, not 500,000. I think it's like 40,000.
Yeah, it's got to be more than that.
I don't think.
Christ, I went to see Leonard Skinner when I was fucking like 4, and there was 40,000 people there.
That's bullshit.
There was. Was
Somebody
that Magnetic
fact-checked
Hill?
him on that. There's no way there was 40,000 people at Magnetic Hill.
Yeah, 45,000 people at Magnetic Hill.
All right, hold on. Just keep talking.
Well, talk. Anyway,
Okay, fine.
she...
Check out something else that's kind of funny if you like being yelled at and watching people freak out. Is I just became a fan of Jeremy Hotz on Facebook, and he's now doing live streaming half hours once a week. Last week was an absolute disaster, but hilarious at the same time.
Yeah.
I can't even.
We're in... This is the silence.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm checking something.
Hold on to what?
75,000.
75,000.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, there was 40...
But that's not 500,000.
There was 45,000 people at... Yeah, I'm thinking like Woodstock was 500,000. No, Woodstock was 900... Was it 900,000 people went to
I don't
Woodstock?
know. I can tell you in 2 seconds.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was like 4 billion people or something. I forget what it was.
The entire population of the planet.
Yeah, it was a lot.
400,000.
400,000. So that's like what got to be one of the biggest shows ever.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, that was just that Woodstock though. I don't think the Woodstock 98.
Yeah, that was 69 Woodstock. There was a lot of people at the one in 98.
I don't think it was that many though. Going to see Green Day and fucking
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Although you can't crap on it. What year was that? 98?
I can crap on anything that involves new metal.
Gotta have respect for new metal.
Fight me on it.
It's where half of our origin stories come from. Woodstock 99, 400,000 people.
Really?
Yes.
Holy Jesus.
Yep.
That's insane.
Pretty much the same amount.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because you know those weren't $2 tickets.
No. There were some good bands there, though.
Yeah. What, Lenny Kravitz?
I don't think Lenny Kravitz was there.
I don't know.
So it was Limp Bizkit.
Just making shit up
It was
now.
Kid Rock.
Oh, wow. That's
It was
terrible.
Seven Dust.
Okay, that's all right.
Seven Dust is the ones that did Bitch, right?
Seven Dust, really, they had, yeah. They had their run, man. I don't know whatever happened to them guys.
put out a new album 2 or 3 years ago that I was not a huge fan of.
They can never get back to their old thing. They've tried, but like Black.
Yeah.
You know the song Black?
Yeah.
Like that style that they had. I don't know why they could never nail that again.
I was a big Seven Dust fan back when, that was their thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
who
used
else
to
was
like
there?
them.
It was, man.
Probably not a lot of metal, like real metal.
I think there was.
I don't think Mayhem was there.
No.
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 Metallica was there probably.
I don't know. I don't even know if Metallica was there. But yeah, I know Chili Peppers were there because they were one of. I'm pretty sure that's when shit got set on fire.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was a mess. It turned into a mess.
Yeah, it did.
Which is against what Woodstock was about because the original Woodstock didn't turn into a mess.
No.
Somehow, some way, fucking almost 500,000 people did not start a riot.
Okay, so you want to know who was there? Aerosmith, Bush,
Only the bands that I care about.
Chemical Brothers, Creed, Sheryl Crow, DMX, Everlast, Fatboy Slim. John Fogerty was there.
Okay, that's
Hole,
respectable.
Ice Cube. Metallica was there. I didn't realize Metallica was actually there.
Yeah, I kind of figured they would have been.
Anyway, Korn,
pretty
Limp Bizkit.
mainstream.
Live was there. Alanis Morissette was there. Willie Nelson was there. Rage Against the Machine. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wow, they were really mixing it up, eh?
Oh, yeah. It was just...
It was a mix of everything.
But I think the original Woodstock was, too.
Yeah, I think that it wasn't all, like... I always think of Woodstock, and I think, like, Janis Joplin, The Doors, Jimi Hendrix, but I think there was a lot more to it than that. There was some folk there that we wouldn't have been into.
Yeah.
A bunch of other shit. So.
Yeah, a lot of hippy-dippy stuff, I'm sure, that wasn't really well known. Sugar Ray and the Tragically Hip were also there, as well as Brian Setzer Orchestra, Collective Soul, Dave Matthews, Foo Fighters, Jewel.
Just some of that I would have been really excited to see. Like, I mean, honestly, I know this is not heavy metal, but I would love to go see the Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah. Foo Fighters are great.
But, I mean, nothing would top fucking going to Wacken and seeing some of the shit that you see there, though.
Well, every metal band who's anybody plays there.
Yeah, like some of the bands that you would see there would just be wow. Like, can you imagine the real Mayhem? Well, one guy from, but the real deal. And then, like, even last year we live streamed Of Mice and Men, and you didn't really know who they were until, but.
Well, I knew like 2 songs.
Yeah. But, it goes right from, like I said, Mayhem to that, to metalcore, to every type of fucking heavy metal you can come up with is there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's some stuff there that you're not going to be into. There's some of that fantasy shit's there. I'm pretty sure that Dragon Force has played Wacken.
I'm not sure if they ever know.
I'm not huge into Dragon Force. Fucking hugely talented people.
So, as of right now, they're still planning on going ahead.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're not shutting her down yet, but I'd
July
be surprised
30th.
to see it go.
I mean, it's sold out.
It's sold out, but they also
August
said
of last year.
They also have stated that if it doesn't go on, that their tickets are good for next year.
I would hope so. Those tickets are like $400 or $500 a piece.
They're expensive. Yeah, I wanted us to go one year, and I think we figured it out. It was going to cost us like fucking $3,000 by the time we flew there, and.
Well, I mean, your accommodations and everything are included with your $400, $5,000.
Yeah, no, but you got to
ticket.
buy yourself a fucking $700 plane ticket.
Yeah.
To get to Germany.
Yeah, it's true.
And then, you got to have money when you get there. You don't want to just show up with your ticket and no fucking...
Oh, this breaks my
No
heart.
Deutschmarks. Is it Deutschmarks still?
I have no clue.
Nah, they're euros.
It's heartbreaking to
Use
see
pesos
what the
or something
lineup
now.
was this year.
Oh, Mayhem.
Amon Amarth.
Yeah.
As I Lay Dying.
Mayhem was headlining the damn shit, weren't they?
At the Gates. No, maybe one of the stages.
Oh, At the Gates.
Yeah. Basil Bubs.
Yeah,
that cartoon band.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm pretty sure also that Death Clock was there one year, weren't they?
I don't know. Butcher Babies?
Yeah, you know who the Butcher Babies are.
Yeah.
Couple of broads.
Danko Jones? How does he end up on there?
I mean, I think that I'm pretty sure that we were talking about the guy from the Misfits has been there too.
Devin Townsend.
Oh, yeah. Townsend's got it going on, man.
Death Angel was playing there.
Yeah.
Dope? Who still signs Dope?
Well, I don't even know who Dope is. It can't be that dope.
They're not that dope. They were like a one-hit wonder.
I just used dope as a reference to good. Wow.
You are old.
But anyway, yeah, so...
I'm looking to see if Mayhem is actually on this list.
I'm pretty sure I saw a poster that they were like the biggest fucking band on the list.
Judas Priest was playing.
Oh, yeah.
Best live show I've ever seen. LA Guns.
Judas Priest, that was an anniversary show they were doing, wasn't it?
What?
It was like 50 years of metal.
What?
Judas Priest has been a band for 50 fucking years.
Have they?
Well, what? Yeah. Because, no, I was just trying to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure they formed in 1970, so yeah.
Okay. Do you hear what I said about LA Guns being there?
Yeah, I try to ignore things that are bullshit that I don't care about.
I agree that's bullshit. We talked about this on the hair metal episode. I can't stand LA Guns.
What else are you going to tell me? What's that other one? The fucking...
Merciful Fate.
Hell yeah. Fucking right, I want to see Merciful Fate.
There is no Mayhem on this list.
Damn. Anyway, yeah. Is Emperor playing it?
Nope.
Because Emperor does all the big festivals.
Perturbate. I can't even say
Oh, fuck. All right, that's enough whiskey for you tonight, I think.
Perturbator.
Perturbator?
See, it just doesn't
Mersterbator.
It doesn't make sense.
No, of course it doesn't. Is it done in like metal font?
It's just a dude's face. Perturbator.
Okie dokie. Anyway, yeah, that's not, I never heard of that guy before.
Oh, that's beyond funny.
But,
it doesn't matter how much
who else? Anybody else good?
What's that?
Anybody else good?
Slipknot?
All right. I'd go see Slipknot. They're legends.
Hell yeah, I'd go see Slipknot.
They're legends.
Tarja is there. Do you remember her?
No.
It's like one of the chicks of, she's kind of like Nightwish type of deal.
Like Lacuna Coil?
No, like Nightwish type of deal.
What's the difference?
Yeah. You know I don't like Lacuna Coil.
No, I know, but I don't like Nightwish, so I want to know.
I don't like Nightwish either. You know my thing around that. Venom?
Oh, yeah. The first black metal band right there.
Check out the skullet on one of their members.
Yeah.
That's Dio hair right there.
Yeah, he won't let it go.
Nope. You gotta let it go, boys. Once you end up with
Townsend got his hair cut off.
bald on the top.
Townsend was rocking the skullet for a very, very long time.
Yeah, it just doesn't look
Even
good.
with Strapping Young Lad, he had the skullet.
While She Sleeps is there. I didn't realize they were still a band.
They shouldn't be. No, I'm kidding.
So a lot of these bands, it's their first time being there.
Oh, yeah. I think there's probably a lot of first-timers that go to Wacken. I mean, it's not one of those things that people do every year. Very few of them, anyway.
Well, I know Priest.
So Slayer's done now, right?
What?
Slayer's done now?
Yeah, they're retired.
Did they ever do Wacken?
I would frickin' say so.
But Slayer had they had their own festivals. They had Mayhem Fest.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Wacken is the metal festival of the world.
Yeah, I guess. That's true.
So, I mean...
Yeah. It would be pretty fucking awesome to go. Someday.
It would. They got the Dropkick Murphys there.
Yeah. Dropkick Murphys have always fallen into the metal world.
But aren't they like a Irish drinking band?
Kinda. They're kind of hard, though. Is Guerra there?
No.
Are you looking at the final? Let me see that list.
It's the final list.
Okay, because I was looking at the poster.
The only thing that's not listed here is like the local bands from there because I mean, there's like a lot of local bands that play on the smaller stages.
Yeah.
So Merciful Fate's been there a bunch of times. I'm just looking to see because they've got little banners on who's not been there before.
This is what I was looking at. Okay. Oh, that's 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, Slayer was there last year.
Yeah, I thought
As
so.
was Parkway Drive.
Yes, Parkway. Remember we tried to watch the live stream of that, and the Wacken had different live streams on different pages for different stages, and it wouldn't work. So that's Slipknot's first time being there. Would have been this year.
First time?
First time.
Crazy.
I would have assumed that they would have been there before. But apparently not.
This is the poster that I was looking at right here. And this is everything all on the poster. Like Hypocrisy, Overkill.
Yeah, that's all here.
Sacred Reich.
That may not be here. Let me see that poster.
It's blurry.
Oh.
I don't know why it's blurry.
Because someone just probably screenshotted it and then reposted it.
Probably. There. This one here. I think a lot of the stuff you've already seen, like Nephilin.
They've got some pretty freaking cool posters that you can download.
Sodom. Therapy ? Well, that's a fucking awesome therapy. You have to say it like therapy.
That's really
Yeah,
funny.
Slipknot was headlining it.
Who?
According to this.
They're headlining a stage.
Is that what? So this is just one stage?
Well, that's why I wanted to see it.
Is that what that is that I'm looking at? Is just like the lineup for one stage?
Oh, no. This isn't... Yeah, this isn't the final.
That's
if you
not the
notice on the
final
bottom,
list.
it says "and many more," because throughout the entire year,
They just add and
up
add
to,
and
they
add,
just
yeah.
keep adding bands. Yeah. So this was like the initial poster that they put out last year.
Anyway, if anybody ends up going to that, I want to fucking talk to you.
No one's gonna end up going to
I want
that.
to hear your story.
There must be people we know who
Don't
have...
be such a pessimist.
I'm not a pessimist. I'm a realist.
They could be like, the show's going, everybody has to wear a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
For the whole weekend.
Exactly. I'm surprised they don't even have any information of what happens if it's canceled.
They don't want to admit that it's possible. Which I don't really blame them. It's going to suck for a lot of people if it doesn't.
I don't know if they got hit before or after us. I think we were one of the last places in the world, were we not?
Who, Germany, you mean? I
Yeah.
think they got hit way before us.
Yeah, so maybe they'll be through it by then, but...
Maybe. But then they're faced with the problem of all these people are coming from other places.
Exactly, all over the world.
So everybody who comes to the show has to be tested.
I have to laugh a little bit. So we watched Wacken last year. It ended like August 2nd or 3rd, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's right around the same time.
2nd, I think. And by the 3rd, they had a lineup for this year already.
Yeah, you don't fuck around, man.
It's like you go to their show, you go there, you perform, and then they're like, "Hey, man, you want to come back next year?"
That's what I saw right there. Judas Priest, 50 heavy metal years.
Oh, okay. I don't think that means that it's...
That's an insanely long amount of time for a band to be together.
That is.
With an original singer. I don't know how many original members are in the band.
I think there's a
now.
couple original members.
Well, didn't one of their guitar players die?
Maybe.
Or am I thinking of Maiden?
No, I don't think Iron Maiden's lost anybody.
I mean, they've gone through people, though. They've had lineup changes.
Yeah.
So is Priest, though. Anyway, I'm one of the lucky people in the world who can say I've seen Priest, and I would fucking... In instant, I would pay to go see them again.
Pretty much best show I've ever seen.
It's definitely top fucking...
Now, you saw, like, Rush and...
It's top 5 heavy metal shows I've seen. Now, I saw Rush, performance-wise, top 5 shows I've ever seen. But as far as it being, how do I say this?
Experience-wise.
As far as it being an experience, it was low on the list because
Really?
Yeah, because it was a seated show and it was
Oh, so you were there with
a whole lot. Like, that's
old
just not
guys.
my fucking cup of whiskey. I like having the move around.
Yeah, we didn't sit down through Priest at all.
No, man, I went to fucking Jesus. Like, I've been to Guar show in Halifax, and that was you. If there was a chair in that place,
It would have been smashed over somebody
yeah,
else.
somebody would have died because that's just not. There was no seats. I don't even think you went into the bar part. There was a stool to sit on. They wouldn't have had it.
That was at the Kennard Center, right?
That was at the Kennard Center. And by the end of the show, we were walking around in fucking like 2 inches of alien jizz. It was pretty bad. I loved it. Every fucking minute of it. I got moshed right out of my shoes at that show. And I thought, well, that's it. I'm going home in my wet socks. And literally, I got moshed onto the ground again. And as a guy, because people are loyal, and there's amazing people out there, and they see somebody go down. And please, everybody, if you're at a fucking metal show and you see somebody go down in the pit, grab them, pick them the fuck up. Okay, it's not a fight. It's fucking slam dancing. Anyway, I seen an arm come out. I reached up, I grabbed the guy, and I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, wait." And this guy was like fucking 300 pounds. And he was picking me up like I was a baby. Anyways, I was like, whoa, 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 wait. I looked, there's my shoes side by side. I was like, I need my fucking shoes back. And I stood up and he goes, did you just take somebody's shoes? And I'm like, no, man, they're mine. But thanks. And I was like, off. I was gone. I was gone again. Anyway, yeah. And it was, whew, man. That was one of the roughest pits I ever went in.
The only show I never got to see a show at the Kennard Center because the only show I ever had tickets for was Lamb of God, and I was sick.
Oh yeah. I saw Lamb of God there. Actually, that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grabbed the tickets for me.
Yes, I bought your tickets. But anyway, yeah, no, that was okay. I like that.
Who opened for them? Job for a Cowboy?
Yeah, and Job for a Cowboy.
There's 3 bands on the list,
and
wasn't
the band, they're singers in Suicide Silence now. Can't remember right now what they're called, but yeah. Anyways, that was a good show.
Yeah, I'm pissed I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
It's $100 wasted.
But anyway, we should probably wrap this up, I guess.
Yeah.
Where are we at here now? I think we're like 11 or 12 minutes in now, aren't we? Something like that. Anyways, so yeah, we'll be back again next week. Hopefully we'll have something to talk about every week. And if you guys want us to do a movie review, we need some heavy metal movies, though. Don't call us up with be like fucking, you've got mail or, fucking.
We could always rewatch Heavy Metal.
What's that?
You've never seen Heavy Metal?
I don't know. Oh, I know. You know what? I can think of another one. We'll talk about it off air. But yeah, I can think of another one that's not, I don't know if it's really a heavy metal band, but we might do it just for fucking shits and giggles.
Okay.
But anyhow, so, yeah, if you guys got an idea of a metal, and it can be a documentary if you want, whatever you got, if you know.
Just don't send us emails saying watch until the light takes us. I've seen it.
Is that the one that we started watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a snooze fest, that one. I mean, it's interesting, though.
What's the guy from? Dark
Throne.
Dark Throne.
Yeah. Great band. But
He's
not a great TV personality.
No.
That's the thing, right?
No, and, just before we go, we read the reviews that said it was terribly put together, and it's all over the map.
Somebody said it looks like someone's or high school fucking film project or some shit like that.
Yeah, because, they keep showing all these clips of him, and then they bust into... what the hell's his name from Mayhem?
Oh, not Euronymous.
No.
The guy who's still in Mayhem?
Berg.
Oh, Verg.
They bust into scenes of Verg talking in jail
I don't like
about...
saying Verg's from Mayhem. I know he is, but I hate that.
Yeah, I know. He's a piece of crap.
Because he never should have been in Mayhem.
Anyway, they bust into scenes of him talking in jail about how he got there and, you know, his friend Death died and the Euronymous blah, blah, blah. And then they bust back into scenes of this tune from Dark Throne on
none of it makes any
train.
It's a hack job. But
and walking through his apartment, which is like the size of our living room.
And that's one thing I read is
bacon.
like there's a shit ton of awesome information in this if you can figure out what's what.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing, right?
You have to deconstruct it and piece it back together.
Yeah. But anyways, you know, guys think of a movie, let us know. We'll do it. And, you know, if you can think of a band you'd like to see featured on the show, also hit us up. Other than that, we hope you all have a safe and good week. Stay out of trouble and stay out of corona. Wash your hands and don't let somebody spit talk in your face.
Moist.
Headbang them if they do. Well, no, wait. Socially distance headbang them. I don't know how you do that.
Air headbang.
Yeah. Doesn't have the same effect,
Just
though.
like air high fives.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect.
But yes, don't, to quote our Prime Minister, don't speak moistly on people.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
All right, this is Getting Hard Out. We'll see you all next week. Later.